Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 news update. EA had their quarterly earnings investors call tonight. They've just finished it and mentioned some interesting Battlefront 2 and other EA Star Wars games details. EA CFO Blake Jorgensen stated, in the fiscal year 19, which begins at the end of April 2018 and ends March 2019, Visceral's and Respawn's game will be in that time frame. Now, this is quite confusing because I would have expected the Respawn game to be releasing at the end of 2019, but from the sounds of it, it seems like it's going to be more of a early 2019 release and probably a late 2018 release for Visceral's game, which is really exciting, but of course that's just speculation because they have not given any specific time frame other than that fiscal year. Also, Battlefront 2 will have 3 times the amount of content as the original had at launch, plus a robust live service plan to add even more fun to the global community, to quote. This sounds fantastic as we're getting triple the amount of content, but I'm not sure what it fully means as to live service, because usually live service means the content, the updates and the events that happen online for a game, how the developer supports the product, and Battlefront really didn't have one other than a few community missions, the DLC updates, and that's about it really. It's going to be good for us as a community if it really is centered around the community. Taking this with a grain of salt and using the word plan, it seems like they definitely have something planned, so fingers crossed it's really good for the community and much better than what they did with Battlefront in 2015 and 16. As for DLC, it was stated DLC will be less of a thing for both Battlefront and Battlefield 1 in the coming year, and it's more about ongoing content. Interesting. I wonder if that alludes to less expansions and more free updates for the next Battlefront. We just don't know, but I think that's sort of what it's hinting towards, because Battlefield 1 is going to be getting some free DLC over time and not just paid expansions. Andrew Wilson, the EA CEO, stated that they really mean there is 3 times as much content as the other game at launch, by reiterating there will be more heroes, more vehicles, more eras, space battles, a campaign and more characters, plus tons of other stuff. To quote, Star Wars fans will love what we're doing. More details will be happening around EA Play and E3, so don't expect to hear anything really on the game until the start of June. That is all for the Battlefront 2 and EA Star Wars news in this video.